Good afternoon all, hope we are all doing well. Is this working? There we go, now it's working, it went off. That's no good. I thought the audio waves looked a little bit quiet. Hope we're all doing well, welcome. Adam, how we doing? Jonathan, how we doing? We're going to jump straight into a quick practice race here for manufacturers. Set up a 15-minute race, times 5 tyre wear on the hard tyres, because I have got zero practice in so far today. Yeah, Adam, hopefully we see you on the 4 PM slot, that'll be mega. Which manufacturer are you with again, Adam? I can't remember. Raymond as well, how are we doing? Appreciate you all jumping in as soon as we go live, thanking you very much. Yeah, just set up a quick practice lobby to try and, well, not a lobby, but a race against the AI. Just to try and get used to this car, this track. Oh, straight into the wall there. Oh, you're with McLaren as well. Oh, there we go then. That makes 2 of us. Good stuff. Oh, race over at that point, yeah. That's the only thing, especially with us now only doing 2. So I was originally going to be doing the 2 PM slot as well. And then I totally forgot about the Newcastle-Sunderland match, so decided to watch that. Although I wish we won 3-0, but I wish I didn't bother now. I think I'd rather have done the race, definitely. But yeah, so I was hoping while the match was on to just have it on that screen over there and do a bit of practice. And then I ended up doing work instead. So that was a bit silly. But why is it proving so difficult to get past the AI at this point? But yeah, so decided to end up missing the first one, thinking that I would get loads of practice in. And normally by the 3rd race on the manufacturer streams, it starts to go okay. The first 2 are always rubbish. So if I have 2 rubbish races here, I'm going to be devastated, especially if it's someone binning us, like you say. And I'm just racing on the hard tyres at the moment, just trying to get used to this car. The hard tyre is required, as is the medium. But it's times 5 tyre wear, so I don't know whether it's worth just being on the mediums for majority of the race and getting just 1 or 2 laps in on the hard tyre. Normally ends up being the case like that when we've got a required tyre change. Don't manage to finish 14 laps without penalties, damage or collisions. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it definitely doesn't forgive. It does, in that sense, remind you of the Nürburgring a little bit. That downhill section, it's just, if you get it wrong, it's just so costly. It's not run onto the grass and kind of try and make up the time. It is an absolute killer. Now this is ×5 tyre wear, but it doesn't seem to be all that bad. It's not the most, you know, sort of pressing track on the tyres, Bathurst, but I was assuming it might have been a little bit worse than this. So Adam might be able to tell us. Yeah, he's done the race already. I haven't seen anything of this race yet. What's best to do, Adam, basically? Especially driving in the McLaren as well. You'll know exactly what it's like on tyres. Is it a case of just doing the mediums for as long as you can? Run mediums 13 laps, run the hard for 1 lap. There we go. Well, I tell you what, for the first race I will probably start on the hard tyres, because we can then pit early and then not have traffic, because you lose so much time, especially down this sector of track. Lose so much time being in traffic. I love that as a strategy. I will start on hards, pray, and pit early to medium. Yeah, I mean, the then worrying thing is that all 3-4 of us there have had the same idea, pit early on the hards, so maybe everybody else is going to do that as well. That's the only concern. Raymond's got the right idea, to be fair. Ho ho! Sketchy. Just wondering there, Adam, as well, when you said that your race was over when someone binned you, was that because of the damage, or was it just because of how much time that you lost? Because I think on all of these they've got full damage, don't they? Sorry, Mr. AI. Oh, I carried damage for 11 laps. Sorry, no, let me read that again. For 10 laps, was P3, ended up P3. God, can't I get my numbers right? Ended up P11. Oh, mate. So did you, obviously you must have started further up the grid then, did you? Or started P3 or something like that, like higher up. Yeah, that's the point. The later you pit. Hazard, how we doing? Hope we're all good. You're doing just as good on this streaming consecutive 31-day challenge as I am at the moment. I think you've been in on all of them. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. As has everyone, actually, to be fair. Adam, Jonathan, Raymond. John has as well. Been mega to have everyone in. Really appreciate it. Oh, too far. Yeah, to be fair, the McLaren's not the quickest on the straights anyways, is it? So that definitely wouldn't have been helping. I'm just double checking the time there that we're not going to run and miss the slot. That would be a nightmare. Alright, should hopefully be on for a fastest lap here with nobody in front of us. Yeah, I got 10 minutes. We're all good. For now. You see how much quicker... I got balance of power on this one here, but you see how much quicker most of the AI is. Definitely one of the slowest cars in a straight line, this McLaren. Like deployed as well. What a hero. Always happy to show support. Appreciate that, mate. Thanking you. We're definitely going to need it for this race, that's for sure. Well, not for this one against the AI, but when we come to do it properly for manufacturers. Woohoo! There he is. John, how we doing, mate? Hope we're all good. You're heading in. Good stuff, Adam. Hopefully see you in the lobby, mate. Both of us racing for McLaren, eh? That'll be good. Oh. I was going to say, hit the brakes there, make sure I cross the line after the timer hit 0, but it already had done. Right, well that's our practice. Unfortunately not as much as I would have liked, but that's our practice for the manufacturers. That was on the hard tyres. We only have to do 1 lap on the hards, but I would rather make sure we definitely don't get that wrong when it comes to the race. Tactical engine change here, I think, as well, before we head in. Right, let's go, let's go. Looking forward to this one. Have you done any races yet then, John, for this one? Because weirdly as well, I don't know if I didn't notice this until John sent me it, but it seems that for PS4 as well, there is more entries. They're doing the entries every hour, from 11 AM through till whatever it was, 7, 8 PM. And yet, for some strange reason, we only had 3 slots. We had 2 PM, 4 PM and 6. And obviously I missed the first one with now watching the Newcastle-Sunderland game. It's weird, that match. It didn't even feel like a derby game. I think it's because it's FA Cup, and realistically we know it's not for anything, because Newcastle certainly aren't going to win the FA Cup. And Sunderland realistically were never going to win that match either, so... It felt like it was a bit of a nothing game for me watching it, to be honest. Right, bit of qualifying then. We'll get 2 laps in here. If anyone wants to be brave and take a first guess, we had like 2:06 there on the hard tyres, racing against the AI. So what we're going to get on the mediums. Hopefully a little bit better, obviously. Right, now the grip on the mediums there feels alright. You can kind of plant that there. Oh, oh, barrier. Woohoo! That was a bit of a slide there, wasn't it? I have to say though, I do always prefer to drive the worst tyre first and then jump onto the mediums, and now this car feels absolutely planted compared to the hard tyres, obviously. 11 AM I rage quit. Sounds like you and Adam have had a very similar first couple of races then. Quali 3rd, took lead and got splattered into the last corner at lap 9. Oh mate, honestly. It's what I'm really hoping we don't have, because we've only got 2 races. And I said at the start, John, just before you joined there, we always with the manufacturers, it's always the last race for us that seems to be the best. I don't know why, but the first 2 or 3 are always rubbish. And this time round, we've only got 2 entries, so hopefully... You were in the Lambo, great fun till you got wiped out. Yeah, I bet. Lambo would be... Well, what is the Lambo like round here? I would have thought it would have been decent on those straights, but just like hell on the running the downhill section. Or is it not too bad? Oh no, bit too deep there. Oh no, lost it twice there. Look at that. Oh, it was a 1.5 second penalty, wasn't it? I was going to say, that's how bad a half second penalty is. We lose 3 seconds. It was 1.5, that one, wasn't it? Right, 2:03 is our first lap. Oh man. 2 seconds clear, minding my own business, second and third were fighting. Both didn't bother braking in the corner. Is it a case of seeing who broke last and then just neither of them pressed the brakes? Sounds that way. P4 would have been happy by the looks of it though. Straight into the leader. Oh, that's annoying, that. Really annoying. Sorry. Just making a bit of space on my laptop. Right. Good, good, good. So, depending on where we qualify, it looks like we're going to be best off starting on the hards and then pitting onto the mediums. However, all of us in chat had the same idea at the same time. So I presume everybody's got the same idea. It looks like it'll kind of be the typical, if you're starting in the top half of the grid, start on the mediums and pit later. And if you're at the back, bottom half of the grid, pit early. Good luck with this, mate. Cheers, Hazard. Thank you very much. Fingers crossed. We'll see how we get on. Chocolate and pop at the ready. Go. Go, 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 go. Right, we're not spill this one down me like I did yesterday. Whew. Nearly caused a bit of damage. 203.596. Jonathan says for the t-shirt. Yeah, let's get our guesses in. What do we think? We just got a 203 on the mediums in that actual quali. Not quali, sorry, in the free practice there. But now in the actual quali, we have ourselves tyre wear to worry about. Oh, you bugger. Well, that was not what I was hoping for. Someone to just jump in front of us while everyone backs up to find a space. So hopefully that doesn't mess us up too much. Might give us a slipstream if slipstream's even on for qualifying. They've turned it off the past couple of races. Which I disagree with, to be honest. $202.034. Right, let's try and match it. Do we know if they do have slipstream on? It kind of feels like when I'm behind the BM there that I do feel like I lose a little bit of downforce on that straight. In that sort of weird way through the wheel, you can kind of feel it. So maybe we do have a little bit of slipstream. We've closed the gap to them ever so slightly versus what it was when it crossed the line. Oh, we're now on the grass. Oh, John, we're well off your quality time, mate. 204. I do feel like it'll struggle around here, the McLaren. Losing a lot of time on the straights. Right, we're 1 second up on this one though. Right, what's this going to be? Whoa, P4, P4. It was a 203.1, I think. Wasn't far off you then, John, in that case. Got a 203. Yeah, 203.1. Not far off you at all, John. You were still quicker though, and that annoys me. Right, quick decisions here. Do we start on the mediums or do we start on the hard? Either way, it's one lap on the hard and the rest of the race on the mediums. Where do we start? Or what do we start on? That's the question. 50 seconds to decide. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? I really don't know with this one. I feel like there's a lot of time to be lost with where we are here. And we could be one of few. You know, that top half is probably going to start on the mediums. We could do something different and go on start the hard. I don't know. What do we think? What do we think? I'm thinking start on the hards at the moment. We go with the hards. One lap on the hard tyre. Then away we go on the medium. I should send you a t-shirt anyway. 4/10 off. It's close enough. Close enough. Right, final check. Stream looking okay, sounding okay, picture good, sound good. It looks like everything's alright just before we start this one. It's a longer race, this one. It's going to be difficult to predict this one. Yeah, I'm going to keep the brake balance just a smidge forward. Right. Let's go. Obviously rolling start, so we don't have to worry too much about traction off the line or on the launch with the hard tyres. We're going to be in the slipstreams here. God, I feel the car sliding already there. I wonder if these guys have also thought about starting on the hards. I'm only saying that because they haven't absolutely ran away with it yet, but we've only had 2 corners. God. Right, losing a little bit to them in terms of time there, which we'd expect. Alright, trying something different. Let's go. Right. Let's see how this pans out. I'm literally taking word here, by the way, that we do a full 11 laps on the 13 laps even on the mediums. Putting full trust in what Adam told us. So it's only a 17-second pit stop loss there. 17 seconds lost. Now it's almost as well as if it's damage limitation a little bit in the McLaren, because it isn't that quick around here, especially on the straights. But it is very good in the corners, which is where you're then trying to make up your time. This is not what we want though, catching up to traffic straight away. It is a Supra though, so this will make for a nice slipstream, albeit serving a penalty. That's a killer, that. That is just an absolute killer of a penalty, that. That's brutal. I don't care what you've done, you've probably not deserved that. That is harsh. hopefully going to get past this guy. Oh my god. Oh no, come on. Well, that's that race. Buggered. Why didn't I go around the outside? It looked as if I just didn't know what he was doing there. Didn't know what he was doing. He was like middle of the road for the whole of that straight there. Obviously going half the speed, having just served a penalty. I'm lucky not to have damage there though. So lucky not to have damage. I was going to go around the outside, but then it was like middle of the road, and I thought, is he leaving the gap there or not? Like, I just... My stupidity, that. I should have just been able to read that better, or if I couldn't have predicted it, should have just played it safe. Misjudged it totally. Be a very slim chance of making much of that time back either as well. 37 seconds the gap. How have we literally lost 15 seconds there? Oh no, into the wall. Ah, fuck. Oh, that's your race over as well, Adam. Oh man. I would say this is pretty much ours done. 1.5 second penalty as well. We're going to lose at least 3-4 seconds here. Oh, man. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah. Brutal, brutal, brutal. And now it's like, annoyingly, you're then trying to push even harder, which is ultimately going to result in more mistakes. ...40 seconds to the leader. When the gap... Sorry, the pit stop loss, as we say, was like 19 seconds. I'm guessing you've rage quit on your race then, Adam. That's just my fault, that stupid mistake. And damage, and a penalty. A few F-bombs and a swift exit, yeah, I'll be doing the same, I think. Absolutely stinking race, this one. Oh, for God's sake. Next race will be 6 PM, Jonathan. At this rate, I think my entire race and rig will be into 4 pieces by then. Oh my days. The rage at the moment is unbelievable. You've got no idea. I might as well have pitted though, because the time that I was going to lose with the damage was just going to be way more, basically. We're only halfway through the race. We've had 2 pit stops and like 3 or 4 penalties. And we're 1 minute and 9 seconds off the leader. And we started P4. I was going to say that better not be a penalty, that. Don't rage quit and put ACC on. Definitely not tonight. But don't worry, James. ACC will happen soon. Next week. We'll pick a night for next week. Obviously not Monday because we'll have new dailies. But legitimately, James, you pick a night. Tuesday or Wednesday next week. It was going to be one of them two anyways. Actually, not Wednesday because we'll have manufacturers, won't we? So Tuesday. It's official. Definitely no rage quits on this one. Realistically, I need the practice, and if we were going to rage quit to do practice, we're only going to be doing the same race and lapping the same car. So we might as well stay in the lobby and try and grab something if we can. I know I've been saying it for 12 months, but I mean it this time. And it legitimately is going to happen on Tuesday. Mate, I've got 31 streams that I need to fill with some form of entertaining content, so me mucking about on ACC is definitely going to have to be one of them. What am I doing? I think instead of a penalty, I would actually rather a painful amount of damage on the car every time you clip the wall. Oh, it's just horrible, that. I think I'd rather force myself into a pit stop every time I hit the wall than have to serve a penalty like that every time. Tuesday at 8 PM. It might start at 7, but yes, it's going to be happening. I promise. Always late, so made it a realistic time. Yeah, say I'll start 7 and then we should be on for 8. Right, losing a lot of time to the leader. But we're catching up to P10. Rapid James VR. And now we got damage again. For goodness sake. To be fair, the amount of people leaving the room, and I can kind of see why. Or I can kind of have a guess why. If we just stay here long enough, we might be the only one left. That's into the barrier. That's into the barrier. .4.5 second penalty. Oh my word, how bad can this go? Look at how frustrating that is though. We're only a 10th off the fastest lap. 1/10 off the fastest lap. Which makes it even more annoying. Put some inters on. I might as well at this rate, yeah. You didn't hit any of those. 1 minute 33 behind the leader. How does this go so badly wrong? I know I said we didn't have much practice, but Christ, I didn't think it would be this bad. Well, we really got to hope that the second race is better than this. Because this first one so far has proven a waste of time. And we can't have that. Couldn't carry on, couldn't do it myself. I'm thinking the same, mate. The only thing that I'm thinking is, because I'm doing the second race as well, I might as well just stay on here for the practice. Quite clearly, we need it, don't we? I'm certainly not going to catch to anybody up front, but at least we got P10. I mean, dropping 6 positions are pretty horrific, but because so many people have just quit, it doesn't make it the absolute worst result. Even though it's pretty bad, considering we could have been, or were literally half a second off the podium before we went into the pits. And then it all went downhill from there, didn't it? Penalty. Penalty. Low 203s is podium pace. Well, there we go. We had that for 1 lap. And look at all the mistakes that we made. 222. Oh, that was going into the pits. 217. Lap number 3. 222. 213. 223 for lap 10. Flippin' heck. Just have to do it 14 times, yeah, exactly. I mean, even harder if you're actually up front and you are racing someone as well. Sack it off, definitely not. We only got 2 laps, we'll stick with it. Very rarely do I do that. To be fair, I rage quit too easily. There you go, P1 into the pits now. They literally almost lapped us. We've just gone past the bloody pits. As if it gives you a penalty. You've already hit the barrier and you're spinning out of control, and it gives you another penalty for hitting the barrier on a rebound off the first one. They may have a sticky wheel note. Can you? I would love it if the game did that. You'd be absolutely mugged off when it decided to say, "Oh, unlucky, you had a slow pit stop." Oh man, 8 seconds lost on this one so far. Nearly 9 seconds. We'll put in a stonking last lap though, and make it all back, shall we? Like that. Oh, get it on track, come on. Two minutes behind the leader, man. Better off just letting the leader cross the line. Oh, now we've crossed the line. We'll not even cross the line before we get timed out yet. There we go. There's the leader crossing the line now. Behind us. Actually couldn't have went any worse, that. Right. If the next race goes as badly, I think I will never play Gran Turismo again. I'm putting it all on the line in the next race. If we have similar to that, I'm out of here. Deary me. Can't even blame the sausage curbs on that one, James. Just my stupidity, really. Man's career on the line. Exactly. Should we do... Does anyone want to jump in on an open lobby and we'll replicate the settings there? Would anyone want to jump in? Because I think we are going to just have to absolutely hammer that one for a bit more practice, I think. You want to jump in, Jonathan? Let's do it. Adam, do you fancy it? I don't know if John's still watching. Hazard, if you are as well. Raymond, anyone want to jump in? We'll just replicate that setting and we'll just do like an hour-long race, I think. Just to get some practice in. Oh, John's in the gym. Good lad. Good lad. Mine was awful too. Quali P10, starting the hard, survived, then up to P5, then one barrier touch due to damage. P9. Oh, mate, honestly. Haha, send some emotional support. Gonna need it. Definitely gonna need it. Right, let's create a room then. Let's do this. Uncle race for real. Because this is real stuff. Right, Bathurst. By country. Not Austria, Australia. Mount Panorama, there we go. Right, number of laps. So let's actually just do this as... Oh, why can't we do this? Yeah. Endurance race, just to... Yeah, go on. We'll just do the practice instead of the race. Then fair enough. Let's put real. Right. Yeah, if you fancy it, Hazard, we're doing a literally just practice lobby there. We'll run this for until the race, if anyone fancies it. In fact, actually, I tell you what. Let's come back to this just before. Let's actually do like a daily race or something beforehand. It's Group 3, James. GT3. We'll do this. We'll do this a little bit later. We'll do a daily race first, just so we're not doing literally an entire hour of free practice. That's a bit boring as far as a stream is concerned, isn't it? Had enough of GT7. I don't blame you. I think everyone has at the moment. Yeah, so Wednesday the 10th, Dragon Trail Gardens is going to be the next one. So we'll be streaming on Wednesday night for that. And then let's just have a look at the calendar for this. So then that's back to Wednesdays and Saturdays as well. Right, Kushti. We'll stick with the McLaren as well for this one. Good stuff, James. We'll do the daily race first, and then we'll jump back on at past, run another 20-minute race, or we can do another full-length race, and then jump in. Right, we'll get a couple of laps of practice in here. Everybody get your guesses in. What is our quali going to be? Actually, as well. We said we were going to try the Lambo here, so let's try this. 48.234, James is reckoning. We're going to switch things around a bit. We're going to do the Lambo, because I was so close to nailing some decent laps in the Lambo the last time. So let's give that a bash. Lambo. If you fancy it, Adam, we're going to do this daily race, and then we're going to do. If you jump into this one, we might end up racing you in the daily. We're going to jump back to Mount Panorama afterwards. Right, in the Lambo, 4.7.666. Yeah, we're going to do a daily first, Jonathan, and then we can have a 30-minute practice. We can run a full-length race as well. I just thought doing a full hour of lapping at the mountain might be a bit boring for a stream for people to be watching as well. So, but we'll do a quick daily first. Jump in here. Hopefully, have a good race. Spur me on to go do the mountain again and have a horrible race over there. But surprisingly, I struggled at what felt like I was struggling in the Lambo. Four-wheel drive, so as soon as you get your foot down, the understeer sort of kills you out the corners. But I had like a high 47 fairly early on, I think in like the first couple of laps. So I think if I worked on it in the Lambo, that's probably a penalty. I feel if I worked on it in the Lambo, we might be alright, you know. Alright, let's just keep pushing. Right, that sounds good to you, Jonathan. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, sorry, Adam. Said one thing and then did the other. My bad. Right, we should get 3 laps here. Only just, but we'll get 3 laps in. Which is better than we normally get between the gaps of the daily races, so maybe there's enough time here to try and get adjusted to this car. That was a 48.533. We're going to serve a penalty in this one, but just keep pushing on so we can get a bit of practice. And then we'll have 2 laps that actually count, if you like. But we're already 5/10 up, and this is before we get to the part where we even got ourselves the penalty. Who's that ringing me at this on a Saturday afternoon? I think not. That's the only killer in this Lambo, when the viewpoint is so high up that where the sign is on the screen to say you're about to serve a penalty, you can't see the corner on this track as it comes up for that right-hander. Turn 10 is it, I think? It's a blind corner in VR, yes, yeah. I've only done Barcelona once in VR, and I'll be honest with you, this section here is what made me feel quite sick. Right, 48.0, 3/10 to gain here. 3/10 that we need on this lap. See if we can do it. Try and improve on this best time, current best time here. That's better, that's better. That's not better. Ah, too early on a power. Lost it, lost it, lost it. Bugger. Racing is so frustrating, isn't it? Like, why is it so annoying? Ah, man. Why can't it just be easy to be quick? Like, that would be good. Yeah, the 5 p.m. slot's on PS4 though, and weirdly it doesn't have it on PS5, which is a bit bizarre. I don't understand why. Because the race slots are less than an hour. You're done in less than an hour. So I don't know why it doesn't let you do the same on PS5. Right, let's see how we fare up in the Lambo. Yeah, it might be driver rating as well. I don't know if it would be driver rating. Surely not. Surely everybody should just be able to do as much racing as they possibly want to, or like as same as each other. Do you know what I mean? Same as everybody else. Oh, come on, don't push me wide. Bloody hell. Oh, someone's tagged him. He's still there. Still pushing him along. How's he not spun it there? Oh my god, this guy's doing my head in. Keeps pushing us wide when he's trying to get through. Go on, Ferrari, do the same to him. That's it. Go! To... Oh, for God's sake, he's done it again. Oh, and again, someone's hit us. That's what happens when you don't get dressed correctly. Very true. My own fault. Nudie. Higher gears, yeah, I need to be short shifting. Got pulled with a 205, get in. I should hope you have an easy win on that one then, mate. Fingers crossed. Yeah, good luck, mate. Hopefully you have a good race. streaming it for my 2 viewers. I've certainly been there, mate. I've certainly been there. We'll all jump on and give it a like, though. I saw the video you uploaded the other day. That overtake, the gap at Spa, where you went straight down the middle of. It was Rico and somebody else. I can't remember. It might have been John. I can't remember. But that was mega. That loved that clip. Right, obviously my lap times haven't been too fantastic then in the Lambo for this race. Right, pit this lap. Yeah, change tyres. Everyone's into the pit, so everybody's changing tyres as well up front, yeah. Which makes it a bit interesting. Alright, someone does carry on. Couple of people. SLS, they were in front of us, pitted earlier, I think. See where we end up here. Alright, P6. What a move! Sorry, buddy. Bit of contact there, but that was a great move from him there. Cracking overtake, that is. Oh, he's gone wide. Great racing there around the outside as well, we'll have that. He's going to go to the inside, we hold it round the outside, he's still there. He's still there. Oh, the Italians pushed him. Great racing until the Italian got involved. He just launched him out of the way. Bit frustrating that. Nothing worse when someone's on the inside of a corner and they just push you out wide. You might be letting them back on the straight here, I don't know. Good racing until he showed up. He's nearly got it again though. There you go, gives the Italian a taste of his own medicine for good measure there. I say that is fair enough. Alright, final lap. I was assuming that the guys up front hadn't pitted. But we're on to the last lap now, so they've got to pit. Well, they'll just get a penalty. Unless we are P6, but I thought one or two of them hadn't yet pitted. Could be wrong though. What did you do to upset somebody, James? How can you be dirty on NASCAR? I thought they were literally allowed to, like, push each other out of the way. Unless you've absolutely murdered someone. Intentionally. Montreal coming in the next update for Gran Turismo. Now, that wouldn't be all too shabby, would it? You do often feel like there's a lack of tracks on the game. That's one of the only things for me. I think when you look at ACC, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like ACC has replicated and got a lot more tracks on there, you know. But There's no denying the level of detail and what's the word I'm looking for? Detail and, you know, the sort of graphics and quality wise. Gran Turismo definitely does it best, maybe, but yeah, it would always be great to see some more tracks there. Put them in the wall every time you try to pass. Protect P1. Protect P1 at all costs. It sounds to me like you knew what you were doing then. And it sounds like you knew you were on the edge of desperate defendant. There we go. Not a bad race, that one. It was sort of just in the middle, wasn't it, really? It was a bit of nothing, that one. Right. Manufacturers. Let's get a lobby set up. Let's get a lobby set up for a bit of practice. We'll do a 30-minute race. Create new room. Right, bosh. There we go. If everyone wants to jump into this, you're more than welcome to. And we'll just try and get some practice in 30 minutes of practice, and then we'll jump into the actual race. So if anyone wants to tune in, jump in, log into this, then you're welcome to do so now. Be back in 2 minutes, and then we'll jump in and we will get... Oh, we're on the wrong bloody track. What a div. Now, where do I go to change settings? There we go. What a plonker. Right, cool. Correct track this time. There we go. Right. Free practice for this one. Let's go. Raymond's in. Good stuff. Right, yeah, we'll have this lobby open till about 10 to. Tell you what, actually, a couple of settings that we'll change there because we want like cloudy and bright, isn't it, on the Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I agree with you there, Adam. Yeah, definitely. Oh, maybe it's not that, is it? It doesn't make too much difference realistically. I'm just trying to get it close to what the actual lobby is on the race. Right, let's do this. BOP is wrong. Let's see if we can change that. Where's BOP again on this? What am I doing wrong? Filter by category, PP limit, usable tires, engine swap, tuning parts. BOP should be in there, shouldn't it? It won't let me change that. It won't let me change balance of power in there now. That's not very good. Yeah, someone who knows what they're doing. Can't work that out. Balance of power should be on. But there's nothing in there for balance of power. Okay. Maybe we do that then. Ha! Right, sack it off. Giving up. Sorry guys, what a div. All I mainly wanted was so that we can have the tyre deg while we're driving. That was all I was trying to do. Where do we go to copy that menu settings then, do we think? I've totally frigged this one right up, haven't I? Or maybe it doesn't let you do it if it's free run. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. So you need practice, race. Then surely it would have balance of power. There you go. It's because I didn't have it set on the race. Ugh, what a plonker. Dub Owen, how we doing? Hope we're all good, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome, welcome. Right, we've actually finally got this set up now. Sorry about that, guys. After all this, we might actually get, like, who knows, a couple of races done. A couple of laps done. Oh, and the data time wrongs. Oh, I can't be arsed anymore. I'll give up. Never mind. Let's just get a few laps in. We've lost so much practice time now. What a complete div. Oh, you're El Plan, I see, I see. How are we doing? You were in that last race there, weren't you? And I did see you jump into the... I did see you jump into the lobby there before when we were trying to get it set up. Sorry that I kept changing all the details and then left it in the end. I'd almost given up. And then I thought, let's try again. And then I've still got it all wrong. Right, this next race, I need to be really, really smart and, like, not take any unnecessary risks, really. Because all of the risks have resulted in... All of the risks have resulted in getting a penalty, or hitting the wall, or having to pit again. Right. We'll get 5 or 6 laps yet. It did seem like the penalty was a lot harsher in the race than what it was on qualifying. I felt like I clipped the wall a couple of times on qualifying, and like wasn't really enough to get it a penalty, and then all of a sudden in the race the tiniest bit of contact with the wall. Right, 204's all up there, but we need better than that for sure. Right, I can't have been streaming for 4 hours in total and have 2 shit races. This next race, honestly, needs to be decent. I don't know what I'll do if it's not. It just needs to be good. I never quite know if you're best trying to just totally attack that curb. It does like properly upset the car. But I feel like it's better than like driving around it. It feels like you take a 3-mile detour not to hit it on that left-hander. James, 5 seconds worth of penalties here. That's no good. How's he serving 32 seconds worth of penalties? How is that even possible? At the very most, you could have only picked that up across 2 laps. How is that doable? Oh. See, that was enough for a penalty in the race. Oh, that's definitely enough for a penalty. You just can't get out of the way quick enough there, can you? Right, we'll do 2 laps on the hard tyres and then we'll get signed up and into the lobby. Oh, almost running wide there. No grip whatsoever. It's brutal on the hard. If you were on the hard tyres, it's absolutely brutal. But then going from the hard tyres to the mediums feels like you're on like ultra softs. Right, one more lap on the hard tyres, and then we'll get ourselves logged in to the race. Oh, God. Hards are abysmal. They are on this track, definitely. They're absolutely brutal on this track. Oh, sorry, buddy. Right, let's go. Sorry, everybody. End that. Get into the race. I can't stress to you just how ruined my night would be if we have another crap race here. Like, I'll just go straight to bed. 6 PM bedtime. Manufacturers. Good luck, boys. Cheers, Owen, you too. I assume you're going to be racing in the next one as well. Get ourselves entered here. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Looking good. Let's go. There's definitely a lot less grip in this lobby, but I'm looking at it now. I actually think I was doing sunrise, and I think this must be at night time. This, well, not night time, but at sunset, late evening. Right, we'll get 2 laps in here though. If anyone wants to take a guess on what our qualifying time, or what our fastest lap will be out of this and the next, then please do so. If you guess the time correctly, any new faces, we'd like to play a little game to kill this time because it can be quite boring. But we play a little game. If you guess correctly, my fastest lap of the qualifying session, free t-shirt is yours from the merch store. The only catch is that it has to be all 3 decimal places. Links to the merch store in the description though. .204 treble 6 says James. I reckon we can get down to the 203s, to be honest, mate. We already got a 203.2 there. Two or 3.4. .310 up. See if we can get down to the 202s here, eh? He's hit the wall. I was absolutely flying there as well. You gotta be kidding. Obviously, we could have been down to the 209s there. 209s, 202s. Didn't mean to punch my mic there. That's got to be a way of cheating your quality time a little bit, isn't it? Then if we actually braked at the right time, 50 yards or so, going faster than you would do by following on from the normal lap. Well, unfortunately, we were nowhere near those times. We should have been down to the 202s. And we were like 0.8 up. We would have been like mid... Jesus, what did I just break there? We would have been down to like mid 202s. Had I not been a plonker and hit the wall. But never mind. Stay still. Handbrake on. Bosh. Yeah, I want a good result in this one. I know we say that like every race, and obviously you want a good result in every race that you do, but we need to make up for that first one, eh? That was a bad race, that. That was a particularly bad race. And we started P4 as well, so quali, our actual quali in that wasn't too bad. But our race was splendidly awful. Or spectacularly awful. Just remember, if you no longer go for a gap. The problem being is there's a big gap between the two walls, and somehow I keep hitting the two walls. So I definitely need to go for a gap. I.e. keep it on the track. Like we say, quali was decent. It's just the race that wasn't the last time. Right, what will our fastest lap of this qualifying session be then? What will our fastest lap be? Pray for Affinity. I'm not joking you. If I get this wrong, I am ending my time on Gran Turismo forever. If I don't win, we'll make sure we're recording firstly. If I don't win this one, win. I need to win. And if I don't, I will quit streaming forever. I can't get out of ACC that easy. I'll stream AC. I'll quit. I'll stream ACC once and then call it a day. Sell all the racing gear and be done with it. Just watch football instead. Already know you're going to bugger this up. There is a strong chance. Let's be fair. Right, let's go. Come on. 2 laps here. We've already messed it up by putting it onto the grass. Someone's decided that a pit stop's needed, despite just doing an outlap. Oh, just had to lift there. Had to lift twice. 2 little micro lifts. Oh, and there as well. It's like, do you push most on the first lap or not? Because the second lap is where your tyres are done in. And pushing more could just end up in a big crash. Or do you try and put it all into the second lap, get a banker in this time round, and then put it all into the second lap when you know you've got at least something safe and salvaged? Oh no, a lot of time lost there. A lot of time lost there. That could so easily have been 202s, I'm telling you that. Now. 8 tenths. Look at that, beaten by 8 tenths. Someone with a 202.5. Alright, see how we get on. 10th up. We've got to push like crazy on this one. There we go. Ah, shit. Sorry, buddy. Might as well get a bit of practice in for entering the pits. Well, that worked a treat, didn't it? That was worth getting the practice in. Looks like I could do with the practice after all that. Right, P5 unless anybody improves. Oh, there we go, P6. Someone with it. He got a 202. He almost had a 201 there. 1.3 seconds off. Somebody else improves. We go P7. Right, help me decide now. Do we do what we tried the last race? Pit early. Do the hard tyre for one lap. Then go on to the medium. Or do we try and see how far we can go on the medium? Bearing in mind, yes, we lose a little bit of time in traffic. We might gain that back in slipstreams, considering the first few laps we'll be pretty close to people. So, quickly get your suggestions in now. You've got like 20 seconds. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? James is saying go along. Cheers, Greg. Hope we're all good, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Good luck for the race, thanking you. John saying mediums. James saying track position key. Right, we'll stick with the mediums then. Let's just double check that we're on the mediums. Yes, we are. Mediums, mediums, mediums. Right, let's do it then. Spanked the wall on my quali, managed 5th luckily. Oh, good stuff, mate. Yeah, we got quite unlucky with that first wall hit, and then it just sacked off the rest of our lap, really. Cheers, Raymond, thank you. Were you racing as well, Raymond, or not? Good luck if you are. Good luck to you too, Greg. Here we go then. We're starting on the mediums. Aiming for track position on this one. What's that say? P12, no comment. Right, looks like we should get round this left-hander as well. Just. Oh, a bit bumpy. Let's go. Someone's nearly already lost it there. Right, we're in the slipstream. We might be able to get past Paul here. Definitely we can. Let's go. Penalty for him. We just managed to nip in front of him there. Go, go, go. Come on, right. Good first lap, that. Good first lap. Right, we make sure we have that one. Oh god, I thought it was on the grass there. Good move by this guy. Look at that, that's not a penalty. Here we go. Patience, yeah, absolutely. Right, it's whether or not though we think P2's on for up for grabs here, or whether we really try and settle for P3. Either way, it's a step on a podium, innit? P3 with a P2 with a penalty as well. Never settle. And then John says, "Don't do anything stupid." Yeah, at least the wheel is behaving. Watch me say that and it immediately disconnect. Yeah, Suzuka tomorrow, Group 2s. Going to be looking forward to that one. Yeah, change the power cable. And that does seem to have done the trick since. However, the past couple of days when I have been turning the wheel on, as soon as you power it up at the plug, the fan, the noise of the fan has been absolutely ridiculous. And so I've had to shut the wheel down, power it back on. Sometimes it's, and that's normally fixed it, sometimes it's took a couple of ons and offs to kind of settle it down. But yeah, sometimes the fan has been really, really, really noisy. I wouldn't be able to stream with the noise that it's making, because it just, you'd be able to hear what I'm saying, obviously, but all you would have is a horrible, horrible noise underneath. So yeah, it's not sure what's causing that, and hopefully it doesn't cause any sort of issues coming up, or at least in the next few weeks while we're doing this 31-day challenge. But yeah, we did that in the end. So we've got it on so that the fan is on all the time, but I don't know if that's what's then maybe caused these issues, that it honestly, the noise of it, as soon as you turn it off and back on, it's normally fine. So I don't know exactly what the issue is, but yeah, at the moment we do have it overridden so that the fan's always on. Spray it with WD-40. Imagine if I did that and then the wheel just exploded. But I don't know what it is. I don't know if it is the actual fan itself or the belt or what. Not a clue. Not a clue what the noise is. But then I was trying to think if I like powered it down a certain way, or if I've done something wrong when I've, or like what in particular have I done, trying to look for patterns as to why it might be making that noise. Like if I used it for longer than normal, the night previous on the stream, or why might it be doing that? But so far I've not managed to figure anything out, to be honest. Right, luckily no damage there. But that penalty's going to be a killer. Just not got the pace to match the guy out in front, by the way. He's just absolutely flying this race. Look at the field spread, though. That's what this race does to you. Look at that. Just got like 3-4 seconds between each car. Or between most of them, anyway.
Oh, starting to feel the losing grip down that mid-hill section. Right, luckily the gap's 2 point something seconds there as well. He's cost himself a bit of time. I don't think we're going to stay in front because you're literally going to lose 3 or 4 seconds here. Still make him... Oh, maybe not. I was going to say make him think twice about possibly going to the inside, but he's managed that absolutely no bother. So now we're right on the back of him again. I can guarantee all of that field spread is people making mistakes and costing themselves like 3-4 seconds at a time. 1.5 second penalty round here is pretty brutal. Right, got to try and close. Was he in the Peugeot there? Is that Peugeot? I actually think we should dare P1 to do an extra pit stop. He literally could afford to do an extra pit stop and it not actually cost him a position at all. Oh, there we go. I'm so lucky that that wasn't a penalty, and I'm unlucky that that was a penalty. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Definitely losing grip. A lot of grip though. Right, he goes into the pits, which is interesting. I don't think I'd be wanting to go into the pits just yet, though. You're still looking at a 205, 206 on the hard tyres. And where we have been slower than that on the mediums is where we've made a mistake and cost ourselves time. So the tyres themselves definitely aren't at that speed yet. A few people into the pits now though, changing tyres. You can see where the different tyre wear is starting to affect the cars. Some cars being better than others. Ah, P1 now, losing quite a bit of time there. What's he done? We had the gap down to 19 seconds there. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose this position though. P1 is checked out, yeah, exactly. Right, he's still going though, he hasn't pitted yet, P1. starting to feel the car slide there. That was a bit uncomfortable, that. Right, this is the lap where we really got to watch for lack of grip. Right, onto the hard tyres now. Box for Inters. Didn't realise I had the Ferrari pit wall on my team today. Right, I've actually ended up P5 here then. So a couple of people got the jump on us. Yeah, probably could have came in a lap or two earlier, to be honest with you. I think the crossover is there in terms of tyre grip. These definitely feeling better than those mediums that we've just got rid of at this point. We'll have that. Ah, there we go, P4 it is. A fairly solid result, that one. But mind you, the pace of P1 was just utterly ridiculous. No way on earth I was catching up to that. I don't think anyone was, to be honest with you. But yeah, we've lost out by a couple of seconds to P3 there. I think he pitted earlier in the Huracan. I said Peugeot, it was obviously the Lambo. Stupid me. But yeah, I think that maybe said I'd gone 1 or 2 laps earlier. There was the crossover there and the mediums were starting to become a little bit sketchy beyond lap 10. But career intact. Yeah, exactly. I did say if I didn't win, but then I realised the pace of P1 was utterly bonkers. So yeah, we were racing with a point to prove on that one, I think, judging by the last one. And that's the killer there, to be honest with you. Look at that. We would have easily had P3 had we not had a couple of those couple of penalties. I think we had 2.
2 penalties, and each of those cost you about 4 seconds. You know, but it's the same for everybody. Look at the big gaps between all the cars. Those penalties are an absolute killer. And they definitely separate the grid out. Men from the boys, as they say. But there we are. Right, hopefully everybody enjoyed that, though. Really appreciate everybody sticking in, or tuning in and sticking by us for that one. Tomorrow, day 7 of our 31-day stream. We'll have streamed every day for a full week. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing our test lobby for the British Heart Foundation JT Cup, which will be Group 2 at Suzuka. I can't remember if it's in the rain or not, but Group 2 at Suzuka, which we'll be very much looking forward to. So make sure you tune in for that. I think it's about 8. Is it 8 tomorrow, John? I think it's 8 p.m. lobby start for that one. Qualifying and race, no doubt. So we'll be looking forward to that, getting some practice in. We're going to be in the Lexus, me and John, teammates for this one. So we're going to be in the Lexus, I believe it is, isn't it, for the Group 2s. So that's going to be good fun. Test lobby tomorrow. Hopefully see everybody there. Otherwise, Monday for brand new week of daily races. We'll be on that all week. Tuesday night, we're going to be on to ACC as well, opening that up. I know we've briefly been on it for about 10 minutes. But actually opening that up properly, having a good look and seeing seeing how I fare up on basically a different sim. You know, bought all this stuff, done all these streams, done all this racing, and it's all of it has been on Gran Turismo. So, you know, taking a bit of a break to ACC, seeing how we fare up over there will be an interesting one. Enjoy what is left of your Saturday night, and I shall see you all tomorrow. If not, enjoy what is left of your weekend. Lobby open at 7. So is that the race starting at 7 or just lobby open from 7, John? Because it's normally 8 o'clock, isn't it, that we normally start. James, looking forward to Tuesday. Good stuff. I don't know if you would know, James. Is it likely that we'll be able to just be getting straight into some online races, do we think, on Tuesday? Or is it a bit of a career slog mode, career mode kind of slog that we got to get through, like you do on Gran Turismo? Wonder if we'll be able to get online straight away. That would be good if we could do, but otherwise we'll have to work our way through and progress through the game. Quali starts at 8. I thought that was the case. Yeah, so we'll start streaming about 7:45, 7:45, something like that. We'll get online and have ourselves a good race at Suzuka. Going to be looking forward to that. See you all there. See you all then. See you all there. And if not, enjoy your weekend. Hopefully catch you Monday. If not, and you're like James, you'll be hanging around until Tuesday for a bit of ACC. So I will catch you all in a little bit. Toodles!